Hey, this is Rama from Creations Landscape Designs and the Earthly Landscapes blog. So I remade over my patio and wanted to show it to you. But before I do that, I make videos about Dutch home plants, California native plants, sustainability, and anything and everything in between. So if you'd like to get more of that content in your feed, then hit the red subscribe button. I'm also a residential landscape designer, so I'll have a link to my business website in the description of the video for anyone who's interested. And this video is in collaboration with photowall.com. They graciously allowed me to pick one piece of art on their website that actually inspired the color palette for this space, and I have a discount code, Earth Friendly Landscapes 2021, that you can use to get 25% off any purchase for 1 month. So let me turn this camera around. So this is what the patio is currently looking like. It's a mess. Inactive worm bin that will get active again. Empty pots that will be filled again. So the plan is to make that bench wider, which means I have to deconstruct it, but clean first. And then this makeover in terms of new color palette was inspired by this artwork, which was sent to me for free by Photowall. And I'll have a link to this specific art in the description and a discount code if you want to buy anything else off of their website. So this inspired the color palette, the kind of navy, salmon, gold-ish colors. So yeah, this is what it currently looks like, and I'm gonna clean it and come back. And this is actually, before I forget, this is roughly where it's going to go, this piece of art, kind of. I'm just gonna create a statement, and I have to also figure out how to cover this unsightly AC unit and make it still functional in terms of, I just didn't like the AC covers that I saw on Amazon for this specific unit. So yeah, this is it for now, and then it's gonna get cleaned and I'll come back. Okay, so this is what the patio currently looks like after I give it a good power wash. I'm in debate on whether I should get plants for the pots or not. I want to try not to go out unless I absolutely have to, but that won't happen this week anyway, probably next weekend. So yeah, and I have a ton of accessories that I bought that's in my car waiting patiently to come out. Okay, so in order to get to the actual patio, you come up these steps. Now, there are several challenges. First being that it's a 100 square foot pot of concrete with no actual land to grow in. This area is HOA property, so I can't touch it. And second challenge, this gate swings wide open, which in this area restricts what I can and can't do. So this area is pretty much clear, which means I realistically only have these 50 square feet to work with. The worm bin is currently inactive, but will be activated again. Now, most everything that I have here, I either owned previously, bought it prior to social distancing, or, with the exception of the plants and the wood to make the bench with, I bought during quarantine. And before anyone comes at me, specifically with the plant material, I knew exactly what variety and types of plants I was using, what sizes I needed, what quantities I needed. I sent it off to the nursery, they put it in a will call, I paid over the phone. I went to pick it up and didn't have to interact with anybody in person. So, this is my DIY bird bath. Eventually I will get a fountain. There's one that I saw at Michael's that I really liked, but I will get that after quarantine. This railing planter I bought off of Amazon, and all of the other pots I bought years ago from Plant Depot. I decided, much like the inside of my house, to make all the pots white colored or some variation thereof, just because I thought that would look really cool and interesting and uniform. In here I have Frageria, californica, hybrid pink. I love strawberries, and what I wanted with this garden was not just a California native garden, but also an edible garden. And this just happens to be an edible California native plant. In here, I have Galvesia juncea Gran Canon. I believe the new name for it is Gambelia. And then here I have some Whirly Blue corals, which is Trichostema lanatum. I just love the flower. It has a mild sweet scent. This is a Howard McMinn manzanita, Arctostaphylos, densiflora, Howard McMinn. Some more hybrid pink strawberries and some Dudleyas. In here, I have a Pacific wax myrtle with some more Galvesia and some Bliss sage. Here I have a Whirly Blue Cleveland sage that's just started to bloom. Some more Whirly Blue corals and some Dudleyas. Now, I was going to cover this AC unit, but that became challenging during the quarantine. So I had this woolly pocket existing that I just kind of zip tied here for now. And then here in the basket to the ground I have Kellogg Premium Potting Soil. I love, love, love the Kellogg brand of potting soil. And then in here I have some of my gardening supplies, and that bucket is supposed to be my kind of makeshift potting bench. This photo wall print, again, if you use the code Earth-Friendly Landscapes 2021, you'll get 25% off your order for 1 month. This is what inspired the color palette, the kind of salmon color, gold, navy. It just, the minute I saw it off of the website, I just had to have it. And then here I have some Dudleyas, just kind of a decorative mirror. Oh, there I am, hey, hey. And then here are some more Dudleyas. This is a battery operated LED light I bought at, I can't remember if it was Home Depot or Lowe's. Bug repellent citronella candles from Lowe's. And then the cushions, the light blue one and the big one, I had bought the fabric months ago at Joann's, and I had some polyfill and ended up making a cushion. And all the other ones I bought mostly at Home Goods, with the exception of this pillow, which I have 3 of. I bought the pillow inserts at Joann's months ago, and then the actual fabric I had bought at fabrics.com, which the color palette matches. So this is essentially what it's looking like. The rug was 98 bucks at Lowe's. It had been in my car patiently waiting to come out, which is kind of interesting because most of this stuff I just had in my car. And I had this whole plan of how this space was going to work, but the quarantine kind of shuffled my plans a bit. But again, this is what the space is looking like, and I'm really happy. I sit out here at night, eat dinner, meditate. Sometimes I'll eat my breakfast here. Eventually this will slightly evolve because I do want to get more plants. And I have some grand plans of how maybe over in here I could kind of slightly hide myself, but some of the other stuff I really want to do to the space involves COVID being over and me, well, the stores being open and me being able to go out to the stores. So I'll do an update eventually. And then the green chairs I bought years ago off of Craigslist. But this is kind of what it's looking like for now. I love it. In terms of watering my plants, I water them twice a week. Wednesdays and either Saturdays or Sundays. It works really well. I might lower the watering once it gets really cool, but for now twice a week is sufficient. So yeah, this is what it's looking like. And this is that photo wall that inspired the whole design.